Hi, and welcome to the CCC video tutorial on landing pages. So today we're going to create a very simple landing page. From your dashboard, select landing page. It's going to show previous landing page templates that you already have established. And today we are going to just create a new one. So now we are here at our landing page. And our first task is, of course, to name our landing page. Today I'm going to do a podcast announcement for you just to do a very quick tutorial. So I'm going to just name it podcast announcement, and I need to select a campaign that it's going to be associated with. For the tutorial, we're just going to select test. As a standard fill-in, the first box is going to pop up here. You're going to have three options over here in order to do some formatting. You have content, you have the structure, and as you can see, various structures, and then you also have the body. In the body, this is where you can make your center panel, which is your main formatting area, either as wide as the screen, not as wide as the screen, halfway the size, or a small column. I like mine all the way across. So I'm just going to select all the way across. I also can change my background color to anything that I want, which as you can see, that's this part here. This is your background. This part here is your content background. Content background, I can leave translucent. I can make it white, which I'll just make this one white. Over here under the content, this is where you decide what you're going to put in each structure panel. So in this structure panel, I want to actually change it. I want to make it a two structure panel. So here in the two structure panel, I'm going to go over here to content. I want to put an image in one side. And in order to put an image, you're just going to click browse and you're going to select the image that you want to put. For time purposes, I already uploaded a few images that I may want to use. You just upload. You can also import from other locations and you can search in free videos. So today I'm just going to do a quick little podcast announcement for an NPR. And as you can see, there's boundaries here that you can see the color of my background. I can go back over here to my body and I can change this to be white and not be transparent. So now everything in this center box is where I put the two structures at are going to appear white except for what I put in it. I like that because it helps stand it out a little bit. So here in my next box, I'm going to go back to content and I'm going to put another image in there. So let's click and drag our image over. See where it says drag here lights up? Drop it. I'm going to browse because I'm going to put a face to the NPR station. So let's go ahead and insert him. I don't know who he is, but it works for the demo. If you click on your image, you're going to see that you have some content property over here where you can also change the auto width. You can also move it around like that, or you can just leave it standard import. You can also change the alignment, and you can also come down here and apply a different effects. And that means to edit your image. Say I want to make the sharpness a little bit more sharper, and say apply. Let's say I want to maybe put a sticker on it. They have all different kinds of stickers, but I can come in here and go ahead and decorate them up. I can give them a cigar. I can even put a hat on them. There we go. But instead, we're just going to leave his image the way it is. So we're going to go ahead and tell it to resume. Oh, excuse me. Tell it to close because we don't really want to save any of those changes. However, I don't like how he sits up so high and this picture is so much bigger. So my choice is I can either make this one smaller or I can move this one around or even make it bigger. I'm going to move it around. So down here under block options, in this block, I can move him up and down from bottom to left or left to right, top to bottom. So let's go ahead and move him down to where he's in the middle. So I'm going to put his down a little bit. And as I look at that, that looks pretty good. Deal with that. Okay, so now we have our next box. Go back over to the content section. It's already here for us. So I'm going to go ahead and drag in some text. This is where I'm going to put my text announcement. And I'm just going to snag it from somewhere else for this purpose. So I'm going to copy it. I'm going to go back over here to my template and I'm going to paste it. Then I'm going to make sure that I delete all the excess text that's left because I don't need that to appear. I want to make this big. Oh, excuse me. Up first is actually my title. So let's increase it to 24. Now let's go ahead and go up to 28. Now I can either leave it black or I can go ahead and just change the color of my text. And I tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to go like with it orange. That kind of matches there. I'm going to highlight it. I'm also going to make it bold. And I think I want a different font. I think I want a robot. That'll work. Okay, so now I have my title in here. I have my pictures. And I want to add some more content. So I'm going to go back to my structure tab. And I want a two-piece comment. I want more on one side than the other. Because I decided I wanted to go ahead and put a picture in my first box. And I'm going to browse. And I'm going to also go ahead and select. I'm telling everybody it's NPR up first on a podcast. Now I need to give them some text over here of some information. And again, clear out my content. Just double click in that box. Go ahead and go over my information is already here for me. I'm just going to go ahead and copy it. Back. And again, paste. If I want it to text or type my own font, I could. There you go. So in this box now, I want to go ahead and move some things around because I want it to stand out and pick up a little bit more space, not be so cluttered. So let's just move some of this around and put more spaces in there, and then we can enlarge our text some. We can get the core of this message. So let's go ahead and highlight all of this text, make it a little bit larger. We don't need it so small. And I want to color in here, hosted by available. I want to make sure that this is bold. I want them to see when it's available. And this here should be a link. So let's go ahead and copy our URL that we want to link it to. Go back over to our template, highlight it, and tell it to link. If it's already linked and you want to remove it, you can use that, or you can tell it to link. As you will see, it will change it to show that it's a hyperlink. So now I've got all my general information that's necessary. But do I? One of the things I like to remind everybody, and I need to remind myself, is this is going out. People may use this message in order to research me, look up things. So in which case, I want to add my links to my social media. Go to structures, add another block, grab your social media link, and put it right in there. And look, double click on it, and it's going to come up so that you can put in your hyperlink to your social media, which then makes it very accessible for me to go, I'm not sure if I want to know about this, and I click out to Facebook and I learn more about you and find out, yes, this is very interesting, something that I want to go listen to. You can also add in your copyright information or any other information you feel necessary. But at this point, I think my announcement is sufficient. It gives them the hyperlink out, gives them links to my social media, and it gives them the general information. Pretty graphic, gives me a nice availability. It has some color in the background, so it stands out. So I'm just going to tell it to save. There we go. Now this landing page is associated to your campaign that you have created, and you'll know more as the process goes on. Thank you so much. Look forward to producing more tutorials for you. Have a great day.